Seal up the mouth of outrage for a while till we can clear these ambiguities. I know their spring, their head, their true descent, and then will I be general of your woes, and lead you even to death. Meantime, forbear, and let mischance be slave to patience. Bring forth the parties of suspicion.
I am the greatest, able to do least, yet most suspected. As the time and place doth make against me of this most direful murder. Here I stand, both to impeach and purge myself condemned, and myself excused.
Then say at once without us no inness. Speak truthfully to me, Father. I am all you have. I may serve as both Capulet and American, but I want to help you. Father, they have your fingerprints on all of the evidence. Officers testifying that you came into the precinct distraught, speaking a confession in Capulet tongue. But it's all hearsay. What they don't have is a motive or anything in writing. Father, I don't want to prosecute this case, but I took it to keep you from prison for life, or worse.
Regardless of what language I say to you, Mr. Prince, I am guilty. Guiltier than you will ever know.
I look up to the sky and how the world is mine. I've known it all my life. I made it, I made it. I used to dream about the life I'm living now. I know that there's no doubt. I made it, I made it. Known from the city where no one believed in me, but I never gave up the fight. And now I'm on top. I told you to let it rock. No money's falling from the sky. I made it. I look up to.
I know.
Listen, you are too big a talent to be playing these small halls. I told you this.
I know, but listen, I like the small venues. I like connecting with the fans.
No,
but
that's good. Mhm.
This is freaking Barclays.
This is
dude.
Barclays! And I told you, this is what you're capable of. This is what you're worthy of. You can always go back to those small venues.
Yes.
There's always going to be time for an intimate evening with and sell $5,000 a ticket.
Of course.
That's absolutely something we can go back
Always
to.
for a price.
Right, of course. But this is what you're worthy of. This will
Right.
allow you to share your art with more people.
You're right. I deserve this.
You absolutely
because I
deserve
am
this.
great.
You are great. But saying or what I have said before. My child is a stranger to this world. She hath not seen the change of 18 years. Let 2 more summers wither in their pride, ere we may think her ripe to be a bride.
Younger than she, our happy mother's maid.
And too soon marred are those so early made. The earth had swallowed up all my hopes, but she is the hopeful lady of my earth. But woo her, gentle Paris, get her heart. My will to her consent is but a part. And if she agree, it standeth in her choice my full consent and all concluding voice. Tonight, I hold an old accustomed feast to whom I have invited many a guest. And so whom I love, and you among the store, one more most welcome makes my number more. At my poor house you shall behold this night earth-trodden stars that make dark heaven light. Such comfort as do lusty young men feel, with well-apparelled April on the heel of limping winter treads, even such delight with full female bosom shall you behold this night, and inherit at my house. Hear all see, and like her best, whose merit best shall be. Come, go with me.
My dearest Rosaline, Doubt that the stars are fire, doubt that the sun doth move his aids, doubt truth to be a liar, but never doubt that I love.
Oh, you've gotta be fucking kidding me. Doubt that the stars be a fire. Didn't we learn that in school? Alright, it's time for you to grow a pair. Come on, we're going out tonight.
I don't want to.
He's right, Romeo. You just need to forget about her. There's gonna be other girls, I promise.
Not for me. She's the one for me. It's just, she won't text me back. She opens my snaps but never replies. I don't get it.
Oh, more of this? Alright, you're a lover. Take Cupid's wings and fly higher than the average man.
I can't. His arrow has pierced me too deeply. I sink under the heavy weight of love.
Will you stop? You're being depressing. Love isn't supposed to be depressing.
Isn't it though? It's too rough, too rude, too boisterous, and it pricks like a thorn.
Well, maybe that's your problem. You're too focused on giving a girl the rose when you should be focused on giving her a prick instead.
There's more to love than just sex, Mercutio.
And I'll take your word for it.
You know, there's an old saying. You can't lose if you don't play the game. That's it then. I'll be alone forever. No love for Romeo. Maybe I'll get a cat. Me and my cats could just sit around, watch you guys go off and have fun.
Okay, enough of that. We have things to do. We're burning daylight.
It's night.
It's an expression. It's not. We have shit to do.
Like what? What are your plans for tonight?
Well, we're all gonna go crash the Capulet party. You know, drink a little bit, smoke a little bit, do a little dancing.
You guys go. I don't want to dance.
Oh no, you've gotta dance.
Even if you could get past security, how would you carry a conversation? We could speak Capulet, but you barely passed, and that was because of us.
You'd be surprised how good he got in a span of a day.
I doubt it.
Okay, test me, Mr. Altar Boy.
I dreamed a dream tonight.
And so did I.
Well, what was it?
That dreamers often lie.
In bed asleep, while they do dream things true?
Oh, then I see Queen Mab has been with you. She is the fairy's midwife. She comes in shape no bigger than an agate stone on the forefinger of an alderman. And in this state, she gallops night by night through lovers' brains, and they dream of love. Over a courtier's knees, who dream on curtsies straight. Over a lawyer's fingers, who straight on dream of fees. Over a lady's lips, who straight on kisses dream, which off the angry map with blisters plagues, because their breasts with sweet meats tainted are. Sometimes she driveth over a soldier's neck, and dreams he of cutting foreign throats, of breaches, ambuscados, Spanish blades, hells 5 fathoms deep, at which anon drums in his ear, and he starts and wakes, and being thus frightened, swears a prayer to, and sleeps again. This is the very mab that plats the manes of horses in the night, and bakes the elf locks into foul sluttish hairs, which once untangled much misfortune bodes. This is the hag that when maids lie on their backs, that presses them and learns them first to bear, making them women of good carriage. This is she!
Enough, Mercutio! Alright, I get it, you speak Capulet. Congratulations. What the hell were you even talking about anyway? It sounded like nonsense.
True, I talk about dreams. Dreams are the product of a brain that is doing nothing. Nothing but silly imagination.
How did you learn all that? You know what? I don't even want to know, knowing you. We're gonna be late. We should go.
Let's go.
People disgust me. I have done. God mark thee to his grace.
Oh, thou wast the prettiest babe that e'er I nursed. I remember it well. 'Tis since the earthquake now 11 years. For then she could stand alone, nay, by the rood. She could have run and waddled all about, for even the day before she broke her brow. And then my husband, God be with his soul. He was a merry man. Took up the child, and yea, quoth he, dost thou fall upon thy face? Thou wilt fall backward when thou hast more sense. Wilt thou not, Jewel? And by my holiday, the pretty wretch left crying and said, aye. To see how a jest should come about, I warrant it I should live 1,000 years, I should never forget it. Wilt thou not, Jewel? And the pretty fool, it stinted and said, aye.
Oh no! Who called?
Your father.
My Juliet. Thank you, nurse. Nurse, leave us. Nurse, come back again, please. I do forget myself.
What is your will?
Thou knowest my daughter from a pretty age.
Faith, I can tell her age unto an hour.
She's not 18.
I'll lay 18 in my teeth, and yet to my teeth be it spoken, I have but 4. She is not 18. How long is it now till Lammas tide?
A fortnight and odd days.
Even or odd of all the days in the year, come Lammas Eve at night she shall be 18. And I might live to see thee married once.
Aye, marry. That marry is the very theme I came to speak of. Tell me, daughter Juliet, how stands your disposition to be married?
It is an honor that I dream not of.
An honor? Were not I thine only nurse, I would say thou hast sucked wisdom from my teeth.
Well, think thee on marriage now. The noble Paris seeks thee for his love.
A man, young lady! Lady, such a man is all the world. Why, he's a man of wax.
Summer hath not such a flower.
Nay, he's a flower in faith, a very flower.
What say you? Can you love the gentleman? Tonight you shall behold him at our feast. Read o'er the volume of young Paris's face, and find delight writ there with beauty's pen. Examine every married lineament, and see how one another lends content. And what obscured in this fair volume lies, find writ in the margin of his eyes. This unbridled lover, to complete him, only lacks a cover. The fish lives in the sea, and 'tis much pride, the fair, within to hide. This book, in many eyes, doth hold the glory, that in gold clasps locks in the golden story. So shall you have all he doth possess, having him, making yourself no less.
No less, nay bigger. Women grow by men.
Speak briefly. Can you like of Paris's love?
I'll look to like, if looking liking move. But no more deep will I dart mine eye than your consent gives it strength to fly.
Go, Sirrah, trudge about, and find those persons out whose names are written here, and to them say, my house and welcome on their pleasure stay.
Go, girl. Seek happy nights to happy days.
Samson thinks he's ever getting out of the chorus. He's bonkers. As far as I'm concerned.
He's an idiot. He's an actual idiot. Oh, I nearly feel bad for him.
Gentle Paris, I shall make a desperate tender of my daughter's love. I think she shall be ruled in all respects by me. Nay, more, I doubt it not. I'll tell her on Wednesday next. Nay, but what day is this?
Monday, I think.
Wednesday is too soon. Thursday. What say to you Thursday?
Thursday sounds good.
Thursday be it. Oh. Come, get you gone.
Fine.
God's shield. Till then, adieu, and keep this holy kiss. Poor soul, thy face is much abused with tears.
The tears have got small victory by that, for it was bad enough before their spite.
Thou hast wronged it, more than tears with that report.
It is no slander, sir, which is a truce. For what I spake it to my face.
Thine face is mine, and thou hast slandered it.
It must be true, for it is not mine own.
Juliet was said to marry Paris, but she fell in love with Romeo. That's not a sin, Father. It's love. But that still doesn't explain how all the evidence in their deaths point to you.
Does all the evidence in the Bible point to why Judas betrayed Jesus? Or why he was crucified? There's always more to the story, more layers, more feelings, not...
We're on borrowed time, Father. I need something to present other than a love story.
Fools give full vent to their rage, but the wise bring calm in the end. My goal is that they be encouraged in heart and united in love, so that they may know the full riches of complete understanding, in order that they may know the mystery of God, namely Christ, in whom are hidden all the treasures of wisdom and understanding.
All right, Father. Tell me when you first heard of this encounter.
Yo, bro, where you at?
It's soft. What light through yonder window breaks? It is the east, and Juliet is the sun. Rise, fair sun, and kill the envious woman, who is already stricken pale with grief.
What the hell? Who's there?
No one?
Romeo? Romeo, what are you doing here? How did you find my address?
You're in the phone book.
If my father or any of his security guys see you, they're gonna shoot me.
I don't care about that. I don't care about any of that. I had to see you again.
I'd give anything to keep them from seeing you.
They're not gonna see me. It's dark. And besides, we got interrupted earlier. We had a connection.
I know, I felt it too. I didn't think I'd be one to believe in love at first sight, but tonight I just...
Love?
Oh, no, not love. I mean, it's,
No. I feel the same way. About love. I've never felt this way about anybody before. My heart's pounding. My palms are sweating. Just looking at your beautiful face. It's exhilarating.
I know what you mean. It's like when I do a dance and I go to take a bow and just I can feel my blood rushing and everything feels warm and right, you know?
I know. I don't think I can put into words how I feel about you.
Why don't you try?
You just want to see me make a fool of myself.
A little.
I love you like the way the moon loves the sun.
Come on.
What?
That's a horrible example. The sun and the moon are destined to be apart forever. They're never together.
Do you have a better one?
No, but
What's wrong?
don't you think we're moving a little too fast? I mean, we met like 4 hours ago.
I know what's in my heart. Do you doubt what's in yours?
No, I'm technically engaged. What business do I have falling in love with random strangers?
Julia, I know this is going so quickly, but I don't care what anybody says. I love you, you love me. That's all that matters, right?
I just think we need more time to figure things out, to get to know each other.
Are you gonna leave me so unsatisfied?
What satisfaction could you possibly have tonight?
A promise of your love.
I promise. You have my heart.
And you have mine.
Shit, hide!
I'm sure he's fine. I bet he slipped away and went home to bed.
He went down that driveway. Can we just call him?
I'll conjure him as if I were summoning a spirit. Romeo! Madman! Passionate lover! Show yourself in the form of a sigh. Speak one word and I'll be satisfied.
Bars.
2 times. Romeo doesn't hear me. I summon you by Rosaline's bright eyes, by her high forehead and her red lips,
No, come on.
by her straight legs and her trembling thighs, and that ass though.
Okay,
Yo,
no,
what's that snap? I'm about to hit it rough.
Can you please stop? You're going to piss him off.
What am I saying? He can't get mad. It's true. He would get mad if I was summoning a strange spirit for her to have sex with. That's what would get him mad.
All right, come on. He's down there somewhere, and I don't want to go all the way down there. It's dark, and I have no clue whose house this is. His love is blind. It belongs in the dark.
What, I'm supposed to be scared of the dark? I ain't never scared of nothing, you know that.
All right, let's just go. There's no use in looking for him if he doesn't want to be found.
Yeah, you're right. We don't want to hang out with you anyways. I'm gonna be with Rosaline. Give me up, horsey.
Are they gone?
They're gone.
Marry me.
What?
Hear me out.
I'm listening.
I know that I said we were moving too fast, but you're right. Our love is strong. How many people experience this kind of love in their lives, so why wait? My father is using me to strengthen ties with his client. What if he tells me that I have to marry Paris in a month, in a week? Then I'd be stuck in a loveless marriage with nothing but the memory of what true love felt like. If we get married, I won't have to marry Paris, and we can be together forever.
No, this isn't right.
I thought you loved me,
I do.
but you don't want to marry me.
I do want to marry you. But how can you propose without getting down on a knee?
Don't scare me like that.
I'm sorry, but what does a guy have to do to get a little romance in his proposal?
My sincerest apologies.
I'd be honored to marry you.
I'll send someone to find you tomorrow. Someone I trust. They'll give you the when, the where, all of that. If my father finds out about our wedding, he's going to make me marry Paris sooner.
Tell them, meet me at the bodega on 75th.
What time?
Noon.
Okay. But go, before it gets too light out and the neighbors see you.
I don't want to leave.
Good night. Good night. Parting is such sweet sorrow. But I should say good night until it comes.
Good night.
So the plan was set. Juliet fakes her death at the audition, then you collect her and whoosh! New start, new beginning, new life, sort of Genesis kind of thing?
A solid plan need yet one crack. Sadly, this is where it all began to crumble.
Hey! Huh? You get my call?
You a cop, you know you have to tell me if you're a cop.
I'm 16. Do I look like I'm a cop?
Fair enough.
So, we got the stuff?
Cash before merchandise.
How much?
How much do you want it?
That.
1,200.
For that?
How much do you need it?
I got 900.
Give or take. Just as you ordered it. 9mm. Serial number wiped. No ID traded. Untraceable back to either of us. Good.
Good.
Another satisfied customer.
Breaking news.
16-year-old found dead near 51st Avenue and Estrella Drive. His 16-year-old classmate still fighting for life.
We believe that this argument, this thing has been going on for maybe 2 weeks into the school year, and it escalated today after some back and forth within the classroom.
We're told the teens are related, but not exactly how just yet.
A gunshot goes off and a 16-year-old is dead this morning.
There's some issues here. Obviously 15 to 16 years old. They had a obviously possession of a firearm. So where did the firearm come from?
Where is Romeo? 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 Where is Romeo?
I don't know.
Can you tell me what happened out there?
When we got there, Tybalt was yelling at Romeo. Romeo was trying to leave, but Tybalt kept taunting him. Mercutio got involved and they just started fighting.
Who started the fight?
Tybalt. He had a gun and two, and he didn't have any bullets, but after he pulled the gun out, Mercutio just lost it, and then he just kept hitting him over and over. And nothing I said to make him stop.
And then what happened?
Romeo tried to pull him off, but Mercutio was just too far gone. This was deeper than just some trash talk. The two of them had issues for years. I don't think Mercutio thought that Tybalt would actually kill him until he pulled out the gun. There was nothing we could do. Mercutio killed Tybalt. And Romeo pushed him and he fell over to some stuff, and
What stuff?
he fell on something sharp, I think, because he was just pleading. And he just died.
Romeo killed Mercutio. Mercutio killed Tybalt. So, who deserves the punishment for Mercutio's life?
Not Romeo. He was Mercutio's friend. It was an accident. He's not a killer.
Don't give me any pleas or excuses. And crying and praying won't get you out of this, so don't bother. Tell Romeo to leave town immediately. If he's found, he will be tried, he will be convicted, and I will be his executioner. Showing mercy by pardoning killers only causes more murders.
Showing mercy by pardoning killers only causes more murder. Yet I am a murderer. And you would pardon me.
I know you're innocent, Father. You're different than these hoodlums that roam the streets every night pretending to be tough guys. What then? Let Romeo go free without punishment? Accident or not, he is no different than these hoodlums. A life was taken, and more would follow. But you were not the murderer.
You shall do no injustice in the court. You shall not be partial to the poor, nor defer to the weak, but in righteousness you shall judge your neighbor. As I said before, I'm as guilty as the others.
What came of Romeo and Juliet's secret wedding night?
What was supposed to be a night of joy turned into a night of tragedy.
Things have fallen out so unluckily, sir, that we have had no time to move our daughter. Look you, she loved her cousin Tybalt dearly. So did I. But we are born to die. 'Tis very late. She'll not be down tonight. For I can tell you, if not for your company, I would have been in bed an hour ago.
These times of woe afford no time to woo. Madam, good night. Commend me to your daughter.
That will I, and know her mind in the morning, for tonight she is much mewed up in heaviness. How now, Juliet?
I am not well.
What? Evermore weeping your poor cousin's death? What, will you wash him from his grave with tears? Even if you could not make him live. Therefore, have gone. Some grief shows much in love, but too much grief still shows some want of wit.
Yet let me weep for such a feeling loss.
Then shall you feel the loss, and not for he for whom you weep for.
Feeling so the loss cannot choose but or weep the friend.
Find you the means, and I'll find you the man. For I shall tell thee joyful tidings, girl.
And joy comes well at such a needy time. What day is that?
Mary, my child, on Thursday next will the valiant County Paris at St. Peter's Church make thee there a joyful bride.
Now at St. Peter's Church and Peter too, he shall not make me there a joyful bride. I wonder at this haste that I should wed ere he that should be a husband come to woo. I pray thee, I will not marry yet.
Have I thought long to see this morning's face? And doth it give me such a sight as this?
She will none. What, does she not give thanks? Is she not proud? Does she not count herself blessed that, unworthy as she is, we have wrought such a worthy gentleman to be her bridegroom?
Not proud that you have, but thankful that you have. Proud can I never be of what I hate, but thankful even for hate that has meant love.
Oh, what? Oh no, chop logic? Proud, and I thank thee, and yet I thank thee not, and yet not proud. Mistress Minion, thank me no thankings, nor proud me no prouds, but fettle your fine joints 'gainst Thursday next, to go with County Paris to St. Peter's Church, or I will drag thee on a girdle thither. Out, out, green-faced carrion, out, baggage!
Good Father, I beseech you on my knees, hear me with
Disobedient wretch! I'll tell thee what. On Thursday next, go you with County Paris, or never again look me in the face. Speak not. Reply not. Answer not me. Ah, my fingers itch! I scarce had thought me blessed that God hath gifted me with but one child. But now I see that one was one too many, and we are cursed to have had her. Out! Out!
God
Hellion!
in heaven bless her! You are to blame, my lord, to rate her so.
Oh, what good lady wisdom. Tell your, go spatter with your gossips, go!
I speak no treason.
God give ye good den.
You are too hot.
God's bread, it makes me mad. Day, night, time at work, at play, alone, in company. Still our work had been to have her matched. And here we have a gentleman of noble parentage, of fair demeans, and nobly raised, and youthful, stuffed, as they would say, with noble parts, and proportioned as you would wish a man. And to hear the mewling, wretched fool, a whining marmot say, I will none. I will not marry. I cannot love. I am too young. I pray you, forgive me. Look to it. Think on it. I do not use to jest. Thursday comes near. Lay hand on heart. Advise. If you be mine, I'll give you to my friend. If not, hang, beg, starve, die in the streets, for by my soul I'll not acknowledge thee, nor none who are mine shall ever do thee good. Look to it, think on it, and trust me, I'll not be forsworn.
Here it is.
Paris, the wedding
The
will
wedding is off, sir. There are plenty of fish in the sea. Women dying to get a crack at me. I'm a celebrity. And what are you? Without me, you're nothing. And you will always be nothing.
Paris, you're my client. We were gonna make it together.
No. You were never gonna make it without me, and you will never make it. I don't need you. I don't need your daughter, and I don't need your contract. I'm out.
You're out?
I'm out. Do I need to speak Capulet for you to understand? I signed with a new label, Montague Records. Okay? I hope your hussy of a daughter has fun with her new boyfriend.
Paris,
You only have yourself to blame here, Chief. You did it to yourself. Okay? Enjoy poverty.
It was 2 days since Juliet's death. I knew I had to retrieve her before she awoke. I saw no Romeo, but still I feared worse. As predicted, Juliet's dance of death was everywhere. And then discovered Paris's body. Romeo, I predicted. But alas, I knew it was my fault. I could have stopped this. I was playing God, not doing His will. I could have prevented this. I crossed the line. He will punish the speech of the arrogant heart of the king of Assyria, and that boastful look in his eye. For he says, by strength of my hand I have done it. By my wisdom I have understood it.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Grant us today our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we have forgiven our debtors. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from the evil one. For if we forgive those who sin against us, our heavenly Father will also forgive us. But if we do not forgive others their sins, our Father will not forgive our sins. Please, your grace, finish this tale so that you may complete your confession and be absolved of your sins. So far in all this, you have spoken no guilt, other than giving Juliet a sleeping potion and tampering with evidence. You've killed no one, and that's a defense that I can argue. Please, Father, tell me of that fateful night. Tell me you didn't kill either of them. Tell me your crime of passion.
Come hither. I have 40 ducats. Give me a dram of poison.
You dare speak that language to me, boy? That is what I think of the Capulet language. Speak those words again, and it won't be poison that you ask for. You die by my hands.
Don't tempt me. Let us kill tonight out of passion, because I will kill out of hatred.
There you go, old sport. That's what you do. I saw a man in the distance, on a horse. His name? Death. And on his side was Hades, a side of pestilence and famine. And they rode across the earth, spreading pestilence and famine throughout, on Lord's will. What? Because of my chosen profession, I'm not supposed to know about a little bit of religion? Trust me, quote a little verse to a desperate man, you'd be surprised about the results that you get.
Let me have a shot of poison. Something that works so fast that the person who takes it dies as fast as gunpowder in a cannon.
Such mortal drugs I have, but state's law is death upon anyone that utters them.
Don't be poor. Take this money. Give me what I want.
I am done with thee. I am done with thee.
Take this money.
Put this into any liquid and then drink it off. If you have the strength of 20 men, it shall distract you fast. It's a mixture of heroin, Vicodin, Percocet. You see, your brain has a sense of memory. It tells you when you're getting high, but your brainstem has an effect that numbs the body. And when they don't talk to each other, it becomes a deadly concoction.
Money's the worst poison to men's souls and commits more murders in this world than any drug you can sell. You have not sold me poison. I have sold you poison.
We have new developments to breaking news. We first brought you at 6 o'clock tonight. Police say the deaths of 2 people in Newport Richey was the result of a murder-suicide.
2 teenagers gone, and police are officially calling it a murder-suicide.
That's horrible. I mean, this is a wonderful family neighborhood, so I feel sorry for their family.
It's a tragedy. You know, I'm very sad. I'm very surprised. Yeah, it's just unbelievable pain.
Shock and despair hang over this upscale Westchester County neighborhood as word of this morning's double murder-suicide quickly spread.
Extremely quiet neighborhood. It's just a complete shock that something like this would happen around here.
With a lot of new information tonight, and really our hearts are breaking for anyone who knew these 2 students.
Steve, that is a sentiment that rings true tonight through this entire neighborhood and community. Heartbreak is what seems to be behind this tragedy.
If any part of this tragedy is my fault, let me be sacrificed. Let me deserve the most severe punishment.
There will be none of that. I've heard the whole story. I'm going to take your case on. But I need you to sum up the story in a statement. The press is waiting. We have 2 dead teenagers and 1 dead rock star. The people want justice.
And the nurse was still present.
But the nurse opted to remain silent through all of this. But with this letter, I'll be able to mount a major defense. Keep you out of prison for life. Or worse.
Thank you for allowing me to do this and tell my side of the story. I'm giving up on me. You truly are a good man. The good man out of the treasure of his heart brings forth what is good, for his mouth speaks from that which fills his heart.
Father, you shouldn't have to go down for something you didn't do. I'm just glad you were able to tell me the whole story.
Seek the Lord while he may be found. Call upon him while he is near. Let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts. Let him return to the Lord, that he may have compassion on him, and to our God, for he will abundantly pardon.
Doesn't hurt me. You wanna feel how it feels. You wanna know that it doesn't hurt me. You wanna hear about the deal I'm making. You and me. And if I only could make a deal with God and get him to swap our places, be running up that road, be running up that hill, be running up that building. If I only could. You don't wanna hurt me. Let's see how deep the bullet lies. Unaware that I'm tearing you asunder. There's a thunder in our hearts, baby. So much hate for the ones we love. Tell me we both